Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, let's talk about how I made $7,000 a month with options. Now, the reason why I made this video is because I want you to realize the power of options and how useful it can be. Now, say for example, if you are the one that is making $7,000 a month with options, and you have a salary of 6k per month. So with this knowledge of option trading, which is your side hustle, you get 6k per month with your work, and you made $7,000 with options this month. You add your salary, $6,000 a month, and plus $7,000 a month with options, you would have made $13,000 per month. And this is exactly what happened to me. I have my business income, I have my options income, I have my freelance work, and I have some passive income as well. So all these add up together and combine together, I can be anywhere I want in the world. I can just travel around, book an apartment, film content, and I hope that you who are watching my video on the other end of this screen, I hope that you will be able to do what I am able to do, to have a less limited life. And basically, I want you guys who have loyally followed me over the years, so I want you guys to be prosperous. I want you guys to have a less limited life, to live a more fulfilling life, go experience more things. And with that, I will make a series of videos where I will break down each of my income and how I achieve it. So in today's video, I will talk about options, and I try to give you value in terms of what I did or how I did it for this month. Okay, your attention is precious, and without further ado, let's begin on how I made $7,000 a month with options. So in my last 4 videos, right, I've documented each and every part of the journey of how I made my decision. Go and check it out. And this video particularly will be the combination of these 4 videos added together, and that's how my trading profit is made. Most of the profit comes from options trading, and 10% or 20% of the profit came from stock trading. Okay, to sum it up with the lessons I've learned, to be a profitable trader, you have to stack your winning momentum, right? You need to have emotional discipline when you trade. You need to have a strong trade plan, and this is not bullshit, right? Every decision you make, there must be a high probability that this works. So when I personally make a trade, I have high quality information that I find all over the internet, like say Twitter. I learn from the smartest people. I connect the dots with different information. And let's say with this high quality information from the smartest people I know, from their information, I derive a direction in terms of the market is going. I use my options knowledge to capitalize on that opportunity. So from the high quality information, I get a bull bias or a bear bias. And I don't just enter the trade knowing the bias. I wait for a low risk entry. So say for example, if I think that the market is overvalued, right? I don't immediately key in the trade because I am emotional and I want to just key in the trade and get the adrenaline. I am emotionally disciplined to wait for a better entry. So say for example, I know Nvidia is getting overpriced. I will wait for a better opportunity to short Nvidia with options, right? By buying put option. So I'll wait for a better entry price. So instead of shorting it at $100, I'll wait for you to go $110, $125 or $128, and that is where I get a low risk entry so that I have a margin of safety, which is known as a low risk entry, so that in the event I'm wrong, I won't lose that much money. My risk to reward ratio is good, and whenever I key in a trade, I will have a trade plan of why I executed the trade and why is my entry price this price and what to do when things go wrong. So this trade plan helps me to be less emotional if things go wrong. I just follow the trade plan. I plan the trade and I trade the plan. So basically the first part of how I improve and make money on my trading, right, is to first understand a low risk entry and have a good trade plan, and only enter a trade when I think it is a high probability and I have been patient enough to enter that trade. And if things go wrong, I know what to do because my trade plan have an advice for me to do so. So that's the first part of getting things right, dealing the things right. And when my trades are going well, what I do is to stack the winning momentum. I take the trading game seriously, and even on my outside life, I optimize for my trades as well. So I will get physically strong. I will go to the gym, I will exercise to keep myself mentally strong. So when I'm physically strong, I'm mentally strong, I can be able to act swiftly and decisively when things go wrong or when things go right. So in that case, I cut loss fast. I also make the good decision when I take profit or when do I want to take profit. And what I try to do is to start from small wins, and then I try to snowball the winning momentum, and I keep going. And when I have a small loss, or just stop and pause the trade, and I keep my physical body healthy so that I go to the gym, I swim, I run, I do hiking, I do all these sort of things to ensure that my physical body is strong and my mentally strong. So you can see that, like, now that I make $7,000 a month for options, I'm taking a break. I come over here, I come and chill. I don't think so much about work. I just go and gym, swim, relax. I spend some time with my friend, have my social needs. My business is also built in a way that I automate everything. I don't have to be in Singapore to do my business. So I streamline the whole process so that I have time for myself to recuperate and spend some time on content to release my thoughts, and in the end it will benefit you on the other side of the screen. So I sat down and think in terms of your perspective, how do I explain it in a way that will get you on the other side of the screen profitable in your options trade? I think the most important thing is understanding technical analysis. From technical analysis, don't overcomplicate it. Understand where the smart money is moving, understand where the support is and where the resistance are. Understand what the smart money wants. The second thing you have to be good at is understanding the macroeconomics. Understand how interest rate will determine the amount of money supply, which is credit in the system. And from there, you can understand how big money movement. If you watch the market long enough, you understand there are waves, there are patterns, there are symphony out there that you have to go and catch it. So you do it by connecting the dots, understanding macro environments, how it affects your individual companies. Not just the macro, but understanding the micro in terms of how the company is doing, having a well understanding. Of course, you do not need fundamental analysis to trade the stock, but it's just good to know. Knowing technical and knowing fundamental, it gives you a higher probability that you can be right. So other than technical analysis, connecting the dots on macro environments, the third thing you need to do is to understand options well. The options jargon. There are 4 sides to options: buy call, sell call, buy put, sell put. Understand what each of them does and the factors affecting them. So your delta, theta, vega, rho, gamma. Understand buy call, what is it for? Sell call, what is it for? Buy put, what is it for? Sell put, what is it for? Each of these different type of options is good for different kind of market. So buy call will be good for a bullish market. Buy put is good for a bearish market. Say you have some stocks and you don't see the stocks going up anytime soon because of weak macro sentiments. You can pack your shares as a collateral and farm premiums. Sell call will be a good way to get money during a sideways market, like things are not going anywhere. Sell put will be good when you have some cash and you don't think the market is going to rise significantly and you don't mind owning the shares. So technical analysis, support, resistance, point of control, point of extreme, you have to go and know all this. And like what I said, options is a time instrument and it is a probability game. I always believe that with time and when things are in your favor or in high probability, so long as things are favored in your probability and you try it over and over again through time, you will always win. That is why casino will always make money, because they always have the house edge, which is the probability is towards their favor. You play any casino games, you will know that let's say they have 52.5% advantage and you only have 47.5%. You give the casino time, over time, casino will always win because the house has the edge on the probability. And basically, that is how I make money with options. It is basically to be emotionally disciplined enough to only key in trades that have high probability and let time do its thing. And that sums up how I made 7K a month with options trading. Now, if I stay through the entire video, I have made the options playbook. I've documented my options journey into this playbook. It is basically 10 years of my trading experience from Forex, stocks, options, futures, and 5 years in options trading. I've documented down into this playbook. If you have no time to wait for me to slowly release my video, and you want a quick solution to guide you to be better options, this playbook contains all my knowledge, and I price the thing dirt cheap so that you guys can learn from it and then don't pay so much for it. Right, outside nowadays, the inflation is so crazy. I don't think this even costs anything. I'll take some time to build content for you guys, for business, for options, and mainly I'll focus on options. But whatever I know, I'll share with you. So I hope that if you follow me, if you're a loyal follower or loyal audience towards like the channel Southpaw Chat, you will be able to better yourself and be able to achieve financial freedom, location freedom, time freedom. I know that not everybody can do it, but if I change a few of your lives, I know I did something good. Okay, with that, I end off today's video. Thank you and I'll see you next week.